Okay, time to try this out. I was a huge fan of the original Ziggurat, and so as soon as I saw this, thank you immensely, SplatterCatGaming on YouTube. I was blown away when I saw this. I had no idea that they were working on a sequel to Ziggurat. He did a very short thing. He blew through the tutorial, and like the original is such good gameplay, my style. I absolutely loved it. But the little bit of gameplay that I saw from him doing this one, it's so much better than the original game because there's persistence to it. You not only play through the game and level up and get new equipment as you go and beat the game and you're done. If you die or if you win, you have the opportunity to grow your character and start out with different equipment, different characters, with increased stats. So there's a level of, as I said, persistence to each run based on the stuff that you get leading up to that run. So I figured now, let's see, new to Ziggurat, I haven't played in a while, and might as well just start on Apprentice. I figured I'll run through the tutorial for now, because that shouldn't take too incredibly long. I had thought that there were vocalized story to this, but perhaps I was wrong. It's the first time I'm seeing this. I saw it on Splatty's channel, but I didn't really read it or pay attention to it because as soon as I saw that this was available, I jumped onto Steam, I searched for it, I started downloading it, so a lot of the part where he was doing this in the video, I was actually looking away from the video and downloading and paying for and installing the game and all that. What I really like about this game, what little of it that I've seen so far, is that you're not going into the same place every time. So in the original Ziggurat, you always started on a floor with the same theme, and then you went up enough floors that you got to a new theme, and you went up enough floors that you got to a new theme. And in this one, the basic story is this civil war, fighting. It leads to the Ziggurat being broken, as you'll read here in a very short time. I believe right after this fulminating spell of death and devastation. But because the monsters escaped from the Ziggurat, the game actually takes place in multiple locations. So you can choose which location you're going to go to, what the difficulty of it is, what the duration of it is, whether you're going there to get a new spell or a new alchemical object, or if your goal is a new amulet or something like that, you can get that from the places that you choose to go to. So you're not going to just go to a new one and cross your finger and say, please give me a replacement for this because I really don't like what I have. You may still say that when you actually earn it, but going to the new places, you'll get to try new things. Also, the game appears to be a lot smoother than the original was. They say on the Steam page that they've made significant improvements to the game itself, but like just a few things. I mean, this animation, the models much better than they used to be. You also appear to have a place between levels where you can my mouse control seems a little bit slow. Let's see, mouse, yeah, let's turn that up. That's 4.5. Let's try 7? Okay, that's a lot better. But you have a place that you can go between, but there's, you know, jumping, so there's a lot more verticality to this. Oh hey, am I stuck already? I am good at breaking it. Whoa. Okay, you can break a lot more stuff than you used to. Unfortunately, not that. Oh, hey, I guess you can. but let's see. Use jump. Okay, so that's how it is. You don't have to press anything such as jump to get to a higher floor. If you move forward while jumping, you'll automatically climb it. Use E to dash. Try jumping forward, dashing to the other side. Whoops. Nothing down here except that thing. So, jump. You can move fast by using left shift. You can't shoot while sprinting, and you can only move forward, just like the old one. Okay, looks like we can't break these armor stands. Works for me. Use your wand to defeat all enemies, main fire, alternate fire. One of the things that I did notice from Splatty's video is that it would appear that the stuff does not despawn as quickly as it used to. I don't know if it still despawns. It seems like it did because he said something about, oh, I swear I saw a health potion. But maybe the experience orbs don't despawn, because in the original Ziggurat, that one would have despawned by then. Also, there used to be a whole bunch, like this map is much better than it used to be. There used to be a whole bunch of secrets that you could get to by doing enough damage to specific walls, and they always had a certain appearance based on the theme of the area that you were in. And I don't know what they look like or if they're set up yet. Angry little thing. Oh, wait, there we go. That is something that I did learn, which is also this book right here. Use R to pick up the items that enemies have dropped. It says it takes a while to recharge, but it's already recharged. Can't break anything in there. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if secrets have been installed yet. Let's see. Splits the path. You can use tab to know your way. These are the Guardian, but I need the seal located in another room. Magic lock, help by creature in another room is not required to find it. Rooms beyond the store will usually help in the journey. So I guess I have to go this way. Chest holds rewards. Yay. New spell. I don't know if they still refer to everything as spells. Let's see. More weapons, mouse wheel up and down. Yay, I got that. So they probably want me to use this one. Ouch. It hit me. Sweet. Okay, these, I believe they're the same as the original, where this is random based on the perks that you know. So you can unlock new perks by getting certain achievements, or possibly by finding them in secret rooms. Movement speed's great. Size of all mana pools is great, because especially the wand mana, if that increases all mana pools and gives 5 wand mana, like this gives movement speed and 5 health. If this does all mana pools including wands plus 5 for the wand is a pretty important thing. Looks like it does, because that, I think that was 50 to start. Picked up enough knowledge crystals, level up, blah blah blah, already up to it because it said to press F. This is the seal. Okay, so nice lighting effects. I still haven't seen anything that just like jumps out and screams, hey, I'm a secret door. I do know, based on the original one, if they haven't changed it, that if you have like a room right here, that this one came over, the walls were next to each other, you wouldn't have a secret door going into that room, but you might have one going this way. Okay, so I don't have that key. I I killed everything down to this way, and I got the master key. Do I have dungeon map, tutorial? Boom. Oh, maybe I did get the master key from that. I just missed it. Shrines offer sacrifice in exchange for possible rewards or punishments. That was one of the things that I liked about the original, was that there was one character who would not get punishments when praying at shrines. Although the dungeon didn't like him. So I think he fought elites more often. If it's anything like the old one, then looks like there's only one shrine here. But you would typically do the health one last, because you might lose health at one of the other shrines, and then you come back to the health one and you might be able to gain health or something like that for it. Fully recover your mana. I don't like that. It's a one-time buff. I prefer the buffs that are persistent. Maybe not like persistent between runs, but like you get an effect that lasts for the run. I think I got both keys. Oopsie, that was E, not F. Okay, so boss time. Guardians powerful, and their health drops, their minions will come and protect them with a magical barrier, so I should defeat the minions in order to break the barrier. Alright, these things. Alrighty. Easy peasy. Break everything that I can, because sometimes you would get stuff out of it, including from statues. Like, you break the statues and you get stuff from them, but it doesn't look like these want to break. The columns in the old one would break. I don't know if they've implemented that, or if it's something that they're going to. Like, this statue looks broken. Oh well, I don't know what these are, because they're not giving me experience. Maybe they're supposed to be that yellow mana that's on the right. Yeah, that icon over there. The one that's right here, that red icon, looks just like that. Also, this fade effect is pretty cool. I like that. Feels wizardy. Oh, I missed a breakable thing. So here, you can go to the map room where you have available quests. You can go to the lab where you can look at your heroes. Right now I only have Argo and Karina. And then you can upgrade them here. I don't know what it takes to upgrade them, but like next upgrade is 10 health. And then I don't know if you have to put like 4 points in to get 5, 10, 10, 10, or if you like put a point in here, put a point in here, put a point in here, put another point in there as you're chosen. I don't know how that works. Also, it looks like that increase I got from my wand mana did not go up, did not stay at 60, unless this is just Argo's base stats, and if I go into another map, it might show that I still have 60. These passive effect and special effects is here, unlock passive effect, unlock special effect, so his particular thing, like he has Siphon instantly attracts all items, that's his starting ability. But if I chose Karina, hers is to repel and damage nearby enemies. So her unlock passive and unlock special, even if all the stats are the same, which, let's see, health, 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 and everything else is mana. Yeah, health, 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 health. Although, yeah, her last one was 20. Yeah, the stat blocks appear to be the same. But then weapons, I actually have a lot more than just the Eye of Twilight that I got in the last one and the Soul Wand that I start with. Splatty played with these, and the Spirit Branch seems to be a little bit more powerful than Soul Wand, but it drains a lot faster. I've never been much of a fan of staves, but like if I were to take one of these as my secondary, or one of these as my secondary, that might be interesting. He didn't play with any of these four in the video that he did, so I might consider, I would probably consider this one. High speed fire pellets. Speed is good. And then for amulets, you have the Falcon Wings, which gives you a boost of speed and gives a chance to ignore damage for a few seconds, or you have the Mana Stone, which requires part of your mana when activated. It has a timer, and it can only be activated once per room. I don't know if this one is the same, if it can only be activated once per room, but that means that this one could be, or maybe it's once per combat, but this, in my opinion, is more valuable than this one, although this one could keep you alive a lot longer, which could make it more valuable than this, because you have your wand, which has infinite mana. So for now, I'm just going to have this one. Also, has some special effects, don't know what they do. Aside from that, library shows you all the critters that you fought. I don't know how you unlock things, like, obviously, I've killed this carrot. Oh, defeat the enemy 25 more times to unlock it. That works. These are all the perks that I found. 31 of 99 is what I start with, so I can use any of these when I level up. And then I don't know how I unlock the rest of them. And then the stats are here. Now that I'm out of the tutorial, it'll actually start counting my accuracy. And then over here in the macro room is what I was talking about. This is where he started. And if I were to go here, I can get a new spell, 2 new perks, and a map piece. This is an unknown location. I believe, as far as the story goes, I have to go from here to there to unlock this place. I don't know. We haven't yet disclosed the exact location of this dungeon. Find more map pieces. Okay, so I find map pieces clearing out the dungeons. So I could get an alchemy weapon here, I could get a staff here, and I get 2 perks either way. This one I can get a map piece and those, but you'll notice it has length and threat. So this one is a longer dungeon. I believe that means it's going to be 2 floors and it's going to be easy. 2 floors and easy, 2 floors and easy. When Splatty was doing it, he had one dungeon up here somewhere that was a 1 length, 1 threat. And then he had another one over here that was a 3 length. And that's where he ended his video, was going into floor 2 of that one. So they aren't always going to be equal between the 3 of them. It does look like they're always going to have a weapon, an alchemy, and a staff choice. And I personally like spells more. I just think that they look cooler for the most part. And of the abilities that were available in the original Ziggurat, the spells that I was using, like the homing skulls or the rings or things like that, they just tended to be more bang for the buck than the staves. Staves were honestly my least favorite in the original because they were typically fast firing but low impact. Alchemy, I did like a number of the alchemy spells that were available in the original Ziggurat, but you could hurt yourself with most of them, and I did not like that. So that's why I typically went with regular spells, the book spells, is because they had a higher damage typically than the staves did, and they didn't hurt you most of the time. Plus, a lot of them came with secondary effects like damage over time, or freezing, or homing, things like that. So the spells in the original really were superior in my experience. And otherwise, this game is looking pretty cool. If I head back... Okay, yeah, that takes me here to the main screen. I don't really think I have any settings that I want to change. Save slots is going to be these. This is me. If you don't like it, or if you wanted to go through and have a different playthrough, like if you wanted to have one that you played through personally, and then you wanted to have, I would hope different save slots have their own unlocks. If so, that means you can have, like, say, this one for streaming and video purposes, and so this is the one that the community watches you on while you do all your playtesting and you learn about new abilities, new perks, new weapons, in this one. And then maybe your significant other can have a slot too. I don't know. All together, I absolutely love how smooth it is. The controls, the dash, the jump, the ability to oh, what is that called where you pull yourself up? It's not vault, but yeah, basically being able to pull yourself up onto ledges. That's awesome. Gives the maneuverability, and it gives more ability to customize the experience, because you get to play how you want to play. If you want to run away from something and jump up onto a ledge, you can. I think because this video has run up to 20 minutes going through the tutorial and going over the stuff in here, I'll end it here, and then next time I will do some actual dungeon running. So, hope you enjoyed this game. I know that I'm going to, because of how much I liked the previous one. It is in early access on Steam. Currently, today, the 24th of October, it is 10% off, which brings it down to $16 and change. And then it also has an option, like you may have heard some of the background music playing in here. You can download the soundtrack, where if you get the soundtrack and the game together, it's like 19-20% off or something like that, instead of just 10%. So you're getting a deal. Although I haven't played enough of it to really know how I feel about the music, and so I may wait until the music itself is on a higher sale. We'll see. I bought a number of soundtracks to games, and I never listened to them outside of the game. So, hope you enjoyed the video. I can't guarantee that I'll update at all frequently, although I do have a new job compared to the last time I updated anything, and unlike my Skyrim videos and my Minecraft videos, I'm not modding this game, so I'm not going to destroy it. So, I'll upload as I see fit. And have a good day, and hope to see you again.